Hello everyone, and yesterday we took a look at the Rome Retrofit mod for Total War Rome Remastered, which adds a ton of new major factions, I think over 100, and it essentially, populates the entire map of vanilla Rome. So there are no longer any rebel provinces. Every single province is populated by a major faction. And now, this is the Europa 270 BC map. And this is a map I wanted to take a look at earlier, but I never got the chance. And now it's actually been updated to support the Rome Retrofit mod. So that is pretty incredible. So let us quickly take a look at this map. All right, so this map, Europa 270 BC, is a map that it extends a little bit more to the east. So it includes Parthia, actually, and more of Persia. And it was made by webbird back in the early days of Rome Total War modding. I believe it was one of the first major maps to come out for Rome Total War back in the day. And it has been ported to Total War Rome Remastered by Ganim. Great modder. He also added in the Medieval 2 voices and made a Medieval 2 music submod for Chivalry Total War Remastered. So thanks to him for all of his work on that. And land bridge assets by Commissar. So this map is very large. And as you can see, Ganim, when porting the map, he changed Artaxata to Armavir. So thank you to Ganim for that, though this Arax we have to change. We'll make it Van. But in any case, let's take a look at this map. So, as you can see, this is a huge map. Now, is it a perfect map? Is it my favorite map? No, but just look at this scale. It's huge, right? So, like, I'm all the way zoomed out here. If I was all the way zoomed out of, let's say, the Chivalry map, for example, which is roughly the same scale as vanilla with more of Northern Europe, then the Iberian Peninsula sort of isthmus here might be this large. It's a much larger scale, that's for sure. I believe in terms of width, it's very close to the maximum of what you can have in terms of scale. Now, for the original Rome Total War, this scale was kind of underutilized because, the big problem was the region limit. But now that we have no region limit, this map is totally viable. And with a mod like Rome Retrofit, which actually includes over 100 new factions, this map is totally cool. Now, one of the major things is that Parthia is an emergent faction in Rome Retrofit for the vanilla map. And because the map extends actually into Parthia here, Parthia can be included on the map, or the Parni, I should say. And actually, they don't have to be emergent. Now, other than that, you might notice at the top corner, there are now some rebels. But that is, of course, unavoidable because the Rome Retrofit vanilla map does not include these regions here. So as you can see, this is just massive. Now, is it the most historically, or not historically, but is it the most geographically accurate map, or is it the most aesthetically pleasing map? For me, no. But, man, look at this. It is pretty epic. You have to admit, this is a pretty epic map indeed. Now, I'm just thinking of all the possibilities. Like if I utilize this for Chivalry, then I could include every single county I want, really. Though there might be some better options coming up in the future. This map right now is an open resource. So it's an open modding resource. So any modder can take this map and make any mod they want. So if someone wants to make, for example, a Chivalry submod and put it on this map, that's totally fine. That's totally cool. Now, is it... I'm just looking at this map, and there are so many things I really like about it. The scale is just amazing. Like, I feel like in the original game, Italy was the size of Attica. That's how looking at this map feels. And Corsica, or sorry, Sardinia looks bigger than Sicily was on the original map, and that's pretty incredible. I mean, you can add, like, there are 5 settlements here in Sicily, and they are not bunched up at all, right? Like in the chivalry map, because I'm using vanilla movement values, which the original chivalry doesn't. The original chivalry has much larger unit movement values. Because I'm using the vanilla movement, things don't feel as bunched up, but they are quite bunched up, especially when you look at this map. There's a lot more open spaces. It's a lot better in terms of allowing for more open field battles. And yeah, this is all really great. And of course, yesterday we did some gameplay of the Rome Retrofit mod, and I'll just quickly talk about that again. There are also, aside from all the major factions that are added to populate the map, right, there are also several rebel factions, right? So there are shadow factions that emerge upon a rebellion in a particular empire. Like, I believe there are Seleucid rebels, Roman rebels, and that's pretty cool indeed. I mean, just look at this. This is pretty nice. The thing I don't like about this map is that it's not the most geographically accurate, and it's not the prettiest map, especially in terms of the coastlines. Like, aesthetically, these kind of bother me. They're a little bit blocky, and there are other maps, other big maps that kind of do it a little bit better. And also, I actually prefer the older IWTE textures that I used to generate the chivalry map. Let me know, do you like these newer IWTE textures, or do you like the older textures that I used to regenerate the chivalry map? I'd be curious to know. Now, other than that, of course, Ganim has replaced Artaxata with a more historically accurate Armavir for the 3rd century BC, and for that, that's just a cherry on top of all this great work. This is really an incredible map. So, if you'd like to see someone, I'd like to see someone put chivalry on this map. Why not? That would be incredible. But I have a lot of other work to do. I can't do it myself. But in any case, that's pretty much everything I have to say about the Europa 270 BC map with Rome Retrofit submod. So yeah, if you like this map, if you like videos about the historical Total Wars and their mods, leave a like on the video, consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one later.